In the midst of the cold mountain air and the slowly dimming city lights, two members of BTS, Kim Taehyung and Jungkook, reportedly spent their last night in Switzerland in a very calm and meaningful way. For many of the fans who followed their travels during their time in the mountainous country, the moment felt like an emotional finale to a series of days filled with natural beauty, laughter, and long conversations between two best friends who have gone through so much together. Since the first news of their presence in Switzerland began to circulate, many fans immediately became curious about what they were actually doing there. The country, known for its stunning alpine scenery, is often a favorite place for people who want to enjoy the tranquility away from the hustle and bustle of the big city. For Taehyung and Jungkook, this trip seems to be a rare opportunity to step away from the spotlight of the entertainment world that almost always follows their every step. Several reports from fans who happened to be in the same area said that on that last night, the two were seen walking slowly down a path overlooking a quiet lake. The small lights of the buildings around the lake bounce off the dark surface of the water, creating an almost painting-like scene. In such an atmosphere, two figures wearing heavy jackets and hats were seen standing side by side, staring at the silent night scene. Many people imagine that the conversation between them that night may feel different than usual. After a few days of enjoying the beauty of Switzerland, the realization that the trip is coming to an end may make every moment feel more precious. Taehyung is known as someone who is very sensitive to the atmosphere and often enjoys the beauty of nature in a calm and reflective way. Jungkook, on the other hand, often shows his curiosity for new things in the places he visits. The combination of these characters makes their journey look like a simple but meaningful adventure that on the afternoon before that last night arrived. Some people said that they saw Taehyung and Jungkook sitting in a small cafe overlooking the mountains. From the windows of the cafe, the view of the Alps is very clear, with snow-capped peaks reflecting the light of the setting sun. The two BTS members seemed to talk for quite a while, occasionally laughing and enjoying a hot cup of coffee. For many fans, such moments feel very special because they rarely get to see the side of idols' lives that is so relaxed. Over the years, the lives of BTS members have almost always been filled with busy schedules, from big concerts to filming television programs to grueling international trips. Therefore, seeing Taehyung and Jungkook enjoying a simple time in a small cafe in Switzerland feels like a very human slice of life. Towards evening, the air temperature began to drop colder. The sky turned a deep dark blue color, and stars slowly began to appear over the mountains. Several fans who happened to be walking around the area said they saw two men believed to be Taehyung and Jungkook walking toward a vantage point famous for its night view in that place. The view of the small town below looked like a sea of sparkling lights. Narrow streets, winding between houses in the style of European classics, look very beautiful from a height. Taehyung and Jungkook reportedly stood there for quite some time, as if to keep the scene in their memory before returning to a much busier life. Many fans then imagined how special the moment was for them. For more than a decade together as BTS members, Taehyung and Jungkook have gone through an incredible journey. They started their careers as young trainees with big dreams, then slowly became part of a global phenomenon that changed the face of the world music industry. Their relationship is also often seen very close on various occasions. From rehearsals at the beginning of their debut to standing on the biggest concert stage in the world, the two have always shown strong chemistry as friends and colleagues. Therefore, this trip to Switzerland felt like an opportunity for them to enjoy time together without the pressure of the stage or the camera spotlight. Some reports even mention that the last evening ended with a modest dinner at a small restaurant famous for its local cuisine. The restaurant has a warm atmosphere with soft yellow lights and classic wooden interiors typical of the mountainous region. Visitors who were there said that two men believed to be Taehyung and Jungkook looked very relaxed, talking quietly while enjoying their meal. There are no big crowds, no noise like what usually happens when famous K-pop idols appear in public places. Most of the people who were in the restaurant didn't even seem to immediately realize who they were. It might make the atmosphere more comfortable for both of them. After dinner was over, they reportedly walked out onto a quiet street. The Swiss night air feels very cold, but the sky full of stars makes the scenery feel very beautiful. The street lights reflect soft light on the sidewalk, creating an atmosphere almost like a romantic movie scene. Some fans who saw them from a distance said that Taehyung stopped for a moment to look at the night sky. He is known as someone who is very fond of photography and natural landscapes, so it is not surprising that he wants to enjoy the moment a little longer. Jungkook stood beside her, following the direction of his best friend's gaze into the vast sky. Last night, in Switzerland, it may seem simple to others, but for Taehyung and Jungkook, the moment could be one of the most meaningful memories. In a life that often moves very fast, the opportunity to stop for a moment and enjoy the beauty of the world is often something very valuable. As the trip finally nears its end, and they prepare to return to their schedules as global stars, the memories of a quiet night in Switzerland will probably remain. For fans, this story isn't just about two idols vacationing in a beautiful country. This is a story about friendship, about time spent away from the crowd, and about two people standing side by side under the mountain sky, staring at their last night in Switzerland with feelings that are probably difficult to express in words. And maybe that's what makes this story feel so touching to so many people. Because behind all the glitter of the stage and global popularity, Taehyung and Jungkook are still two human beings who cherish the small moments in life, like standing together on a quiet night, watching the beauty of the world before the next journey begins. When the time is getting late, the mountain air in Switzerland feels colder, but the atmosphere around remains peaceful. Kim Taehyung and Jungkook were still standing for a while in the same place, as if they had not yet wanted to leave such a soothing night scene. From a distance, the lights of the small town under the mountains seemed to sparkle like stars falling to earth. The gentle evening breeze brought the scent of fresh air typical of the Alps, making the atmosphere feel even more different from the hustle and bustle of their daily lives as BTS members. Some people who happened to be around the area said that the two looked very calm. Not many words were said, but the silence between them was comforting. Jungkook gazes at the dark lake, but is dazzled by the city's light, while Taehyung looks up at the star-filled night sky. The moment felt like a brief respite from their long journey as global artists. A simple evening they will probably always remember as a beautiful finale to their days in Switzerland. Shortly after, they began to walk slowly back towards the end. Their pace was relaxed, as if they wanted to enjoy every last second of the trip. For many fans, imagining the two friends walking under the starry sky in Switzerland on their last night felt like a warm, emotional movie scene, a small memory before they returned to the world that was always waiting for them.